Menu narration option is set to off.
Welcome, folks, to the 8th oldest stadium in the country, Vaught-Hemingway, home of the Ole Miss Rebels, where folks have been shouting "Hotty Toddy" since the very early hours today. And wow, do we have a fun one here ahead. A top 10 team walking into the snake pit of an environment just trying to get out alive. This will be fun, as we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Florida Gators, taking on the 19th ranked team in the land, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Gators will kick this deep to start us off. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. So the Ole Miss Rebels offense in less than ideal position off that poor return. And here comes that star wide receiver. He's got the bounce, the aura. He walks on the field with some swag saying, "I'm the man, and I know it."
Well, he certainly does, and you know what? He probably should. It's founded in all the hard work that he puts in, the dedication in the summertime during practice. You can see some of the defensive backs watch him as he warms up, studying him, because they know it's going to be a long day trying to deal with this receiver.
The pocket breaking down, and it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Boy, how fortunate is the Florida defensive coordinator when you can rely on speed and quickness like this on the defensive line. No need to blitz. You don't have to bring those linebackers when you have the tradition and speed and excellence on the defensive line like these Florida Gators have.
Backed up to the 6-yard line. It's 2nd and long. Quick throw caught on the left side. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. And the Rebels come to the line to run the hurry up. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Well, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play, and this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss for the offense.
And the Rebels will have to kick it away. Offense goes backwards on this drive. He's on to punt it away now. And he's able to get the boot away. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. So the Gators offense comes out for their first possession today. And how about the game within a game today? The running back coming downhill, the linebacker coming up to meet him. We expect some collisions on this field today.
Yeah, this linebacker's going to have his hands full because this running back is a difficult guy to contain. Both guys know where each other's going to be lined up at all times. It's just going to come down to which guy can come up and make a play against the other.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Finds room at the 30. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now. This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
Well, Chris, you think about over the years with the Gators and their offense, it's always about Steve Spurrier and spreading it out and fun and gun and attacking downfield. I think these great Gator teams, they have an ability to do what we just saw right here. Pick up a first down on the ground, relying on an offensive line and their running back.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. and he will score. Touchdown, Florida.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the returner being brought down. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time. Looking to put together a positive drive here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll tackle him out across the 20. The Rebels will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Movement at the second level of the defense now. Out the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down. Big guys up front lined up. Gets first down.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Off the play fake on first down. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a first and goal. The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's first and goal just outside the 5. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Running out of time in the pocket. He cannot escape. The defense with a sack.
That's a big sack by this defense here on first down. Now, the offense still has opportunities to rectify this situation, but it's not the best way to start a first and goal situation.
Here's the handoff, testing the middle. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. This will be a 37-yard attempt. Right down the middle.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Florida offense retakes the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he crosses the 30. Finally marked out after a big game, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They bring him down. It's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. No huddle here for the offense.
Well, heck, if they hadn't dug themselves such a big hole, what a positive play here, using that jet motion and that touch pass to pick up some huge yards and giving them a chance anyway of trying to come up with...
Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. The Gators will come to the line to run the hurry on.
Now, I love how they're using the receiver here in motion. With a weapon like this, just get him the football. Simple throw for the quarterback. He's got all that speed built up. You get him the ball out there in space with a couple blockers, and you get big plays like this right here.
Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Getting set. Here's second down. The back's got it. Got a lane. Can he get in? And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Gators.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
The PAT is good, so it's a 14-3 lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Florida, 14, Ole Miss, 3.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. This is not the time to settle for field goals. They've got to find the end zone here. They'll run it from the gun. Gets some space around the 30. Tackle made after a big gain. They moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. Through one quarter, let's see how the quarterback's stats stack up. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Catch hauled in here over the middle. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Ole Miss. It was a foot race and he won it.
Chris, how about that? A quick slant that goes for this many yards and a touchdown? That's what's so dangerous about this quarterback and wide receiver. Quarterback puts the ball right on the money, and by doing so, look at the receiver. Catches it in stride and has all that room to run after the catch for that touchdown.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Now it's second down here.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
Hold it, offense.
Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. Here's the second down play. And the runner takes off to his right. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. Down attempt for this offense. Can he make it to the marker? Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40.
He's taken down.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Stops short of the marker after just a short gain. Crucial third down play coming up after that run. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Brought down at the 40. That'll be a first down. And the Gators will crank up the tempo.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. The Gators will line up now. It's first and goal. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida.
Touchdown, Florida. Number
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so the lead now is 11. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Florida 21, Ole Miss 10.
Looks like the returner will try and field this one. And the returner brought down by the coverage team.
First and 10.
He's back out on the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown, and they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up. Second down here, time for one more play before the 2-minute warning.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Wow, lays out and makes a spectacular catch. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's looking deep here. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Important second down play coming up. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on 1st down now. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Ball's incomplete. Broken up by the defender nicely that time. Second down after the incompletion. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Cannot escape it. Down he goes. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. That sack sets up a 3rd down play. And the handoff towards the right tackle. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments. And the Rebels will bring their punt team onto the field. We're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. And here's the return. He's a dangerous returner. Found a good lane there. They finally get him, but excellent field position at the start of this drive. The Gators offense retakes the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Going for a big play downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, a missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this, I'm shocked that he actually overthrew it. With anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it and just misses it.
The Gators looking to crank up the tempo a bit. And now the running back's got it again. Tackled across midfield at the 48, good enough for a first down. And the Gators come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Lets it go. Catch made, a lot of space now. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, I don't know if that's a busting coverage or just a mistake by this defense, but the tight end is all alone. Nobody around him, an easy throw for the quarterback, and obviously a huge gain for the offense.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
This defense is so caught up in defending this pass game. I think here they just completely forgot about this guy's ability to run the football. Good, solid gain, and he gets out of bounds.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Handoff taken, trying to run it behind the big left tackle. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here. The Gators trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. Here's a handoff on first and goal. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. And the returner is brought down. So it's first down, but they'll just take a knee and head to halftime. Looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the second half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
All right, thanks, guys. You've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far in Oxford today. The passing game for both sides has been outstanding. On point, unrelenting. They've excelled in the short game, the intermediate game, and especially on the deep ball. All in all, a thrilling display of offensive firepower, and these defenses have a lot to discuss here at halftime.
Returner tackle right there. That's where they start the drive. The Florida offense retakes the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. First play of the second half is a handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
There's the handoff. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Well, here's the first play to start this second half, and it's really more the same of what we saw in the first half. Really no need to make drastic changes. What you were doing in that first half gave you the lead. Just keep working on it.
They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38. The Gators come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Bulldozing his way past tacklers. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points. On first down, it's play action. Throws it to the right. Touchdown, Florida. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. The returner is brought down. Gets started on the next drive. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Big throw by the quarterback off the RPO. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
And the junior gets home, making a sack there.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Pressure coming, and they've got him again.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
And the Rebels will send their punt team onto the field. They'll punt it from inside their own 10. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
It's a good solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. And they'll use the ground game here. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And he picks up the first down, tackled at the 32.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
And at first down, they go right back to him. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, that's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the 2nd and 3rd-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
They feed it to the back again and again. Nowhere to run. The running game has been smothered.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The freshman introducing himself to the quarterback there.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. Quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
And this one is right through. And that will extend their lead even further.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by that coverage team.
And your Ole Miss Rebels say go right.
The powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Quarterback will throw it off the one pass option. Second down play coming up.
Brings up second down.
There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And they bring him down. Blockers not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. It's caught downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. The Rebels have 1st and 10 here. It's a shotgun run call. And the tackle is made on what's going to be the final play of this period. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions.
38, Ole Miss 10.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. From the shotgun, drops back. They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure.
Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket.
Man, this pass rush has gotten home so many times. As an offense, I know you're down, but you gotta try to mix it up. Maybe roll the quarterback out. Have your backs and tight ends chip at the line. Anything they can do, because what they've done up to this point, it's just not working.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. 4th down, looking to throw for it. And he lofts it toward the sideline. Pass falls incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. Defender flagged for being a little too aggressive. Offense gets 15 and a fresh set of downs. So 1st and 10, that's a costly mistake by the defense on 4th down. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. He escapes the sack. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-hole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. And this one is caught. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
I think the defense got fooled here. They thought that receiver was going to go deep downfield. He ends up curling back to the inside for a nice gain.
The wideout's now clustered. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. And he's got his man open downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. And the Rebels pick up 1st down yards to keep the drive going. They're going to run it here. Makes a nice move there. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, "Where in the heck was that all?" Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this.
He takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Rebels.
Yeah, they run the football here. They come up with a touchdown. Obviously, this game is out of reach, but again, they're fighting to the very end, which is always good to see.
Point after, up and good. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to recover the football. The Gators offense retakes the field. The last possession, they settled for 3. Let's see if they can reach the end zone this time. First down here for this offense. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now. And the Gators hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whatever we feel like doing.
Offense will set up on 1st and 10. And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They'll try the right here. Touchdown, Gators. To stretch the lead, the route is on. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the 2nd half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Returner trying to create good field position. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. First down. Looking to throw the football. Catch made on the left side.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he'll pick up the first down. Stopped at the 27.
Well, the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that first down.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Back to throw again. Bringing pressure. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
If this team can hold on today and win, this pass rush deserves all the credit in the world. They have gotten after this quarterback so many times. Really, every time the opposing offense does something positive, it feels like a sack just stops any progress.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. And the Rebels bring their punt team onto the field.
On to kick it away.
And the returner will be brought down. And that's the 2-minute warning. And this offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. And the Florida offense retakes the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. He'll hand it off. Running with purpose. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And then first down, right back to the running game. Breaks loose at the 40. And that big gain moves the ball across midfield all the way to about the 36. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Florida. And the beatdown continues.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
And they tack on the extra point. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
52, Ole Miss 17.
Returner choosing to field this one. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. They need a couple miracles here in the final 2 minutes to rescue what's been a very, very rough outing so far. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end. A new set of downs after that completion. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Brought down, but crosses midfield to the 46. First and 10 now for the offense. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. It's a quick grab. It's a fumble. It's a turnover.
Just a great job by this defense to knock that ball loose and get a critical turnover here late in the game, working with the lead. You get the ball back to your offense, and now a chance to secure victory.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. We come back out protecting a safe lead. What an awesome feeling to be way ahead in a big road game. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. The Gators looking to crank up the tempo a bit. And they'll go right back to him on first down. Breaks loose at the 40. Explosive gain across midfield. They'll spot it about the 35. The offense really clicking here.
For the offense.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. And here comes a deep shot. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Makes the catch. Can he get in?
Chris, how about this approach by this offensive play call? Up big, fourth quarter, and they're still taking shots downfield looking for more points. I think they're trying to rub it in here a little bit.
The Gators line up with a first and goal. That's a design quarterback keeper. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. Second and goal for the offense. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And it's a touchdown, but there is a flag down. Let's check out the mark. Of course, they'll decline the offsides penalty, and the touchdown will stand. Kicking team out for the PAT try. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
59, Ole Miss 17.
They'll take the return and try to get some better field position. And they've got the returner corralled.
And your Ole Miss Rebels will take over first and 10.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback drops back. This one falls incomplete, but it looked like the defense jumped off sides.
Offside defense.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And that's it. The game will end on one last incompletion. Well, this one ended up being a blowout, but they get the W, but they also...